We are going to start with coming to the top of your mat first. So come and stand up with me. Yeah, have this big flower. A little bit moved. Okay, so this is a slow flow, which are aiming for opening your hips and also opening your legs in general and stretching your legs. So come to the top of your mat, take the hip distance apart with your feet. And then on the inhale, take your hands over your head. And on the exhale, bend your knees and come down to the mat. So, most of you will not do it with the straight legs, and that's okay. Bend your knees, put your tummy on your thighs, hands down. Relax your neck here, just move a little bit from side to side, pushing the body weight to your toes. Just move a little bit. And then on your next inhale, take your hands onto your shins or knees and stretch forward. Notice that this is like a reverse L shape. Yeah, your weight is still on your toes, so you are not pushing with your beautiful S's back, but just forward. And exhale, fold your knees, fold yourself. And then inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, put your knee down. Great. Take your right hand down onto the mat. Left hand is coming onto your knee. So what I want you right now is pushing your knee to the pinky edge. That's in English called pinky edge. If you feel any pain in your knee, then put your foot down and you are just going to move the knee from side to side. So depending how deep you want to go. So exhale, open up, lower your hips, and inhale, come back. Great. 2 more times. Exhale, open up, your knee to the side, push your hips down, and come back. 1 more. Exhale, open up, and inhale, come back. Take your left hand down and step your left knee back. So you're in your all four right now. Inhale, you are going to take your sitting bones, your S's up to the roof, lower your tummy and push your chest forward, chin up, and then exhale, round your spine, head between your arms. Inhale, press your hips back. And exhale, round your spine. 1 more time. Inhale, arching, shoulder blades towards each other, chin slightly up. And exhale, rounding your spine. Great. Come back to all four. So draw your navel to your spine. And then extend your right leg to the side. Basically lifting it up. Perfect. And then inhale, cross your right leg to the left side. Yes, and exhale, lift it up. Notice that I'm flexing my foot. This is point, this is flex. Let's do 2 more times. Exhale to the side, and inhale, come back. 1 more time. Exhale, and inhale, come back. Great job. Notice what I'm going to do next. I will show you here. So, bending your right knee, coming to your shoulder and going back. Okay, 2 more times. Bend your right knee to your shoulder and come back. Last one. Bend your knee, come to your shoulder and come back. Great. Come to your all four. Tuck your toes. And then come to downward facing dog. So you are lifting your knees up, pressing your hips back. And here I want your knees to be bent and walk your dog. That's called walk your dog. Or at least I'm calling it. Take an inhale, move your hips from side to side. And exhale. Then inhale, bend both knees, lower your hips, look forward. And walk your feet to your hands. Slowly. Again, move your body from side to side. Shift your body weight to your toes. And then inhale, step your left foot back straight away. Great. Put your knee down. Yes, put your left hand onto the mat. And again, if this feels quite difficult to put your left hand and you need support, very often we use a block, but No blocks now. Put your hand further away from your feet. Then you will feel a little bit more release. Okay, right hand onto your knee. And then going to the pinky edge, opening the hip, lowering your hips. And coming back. So you are going to open up here, push your chest forward, and come back. One more time. Inhale, open up. Perfect. And exhale, come back. Put the right hand down, step your right foot back. Let's do cat and cow again. So arching your back, having some mobility for your lower back and hips, it's connected. Inhale, lower your tummy, push your hips up to the roof, chest forward, chin up, and exhale, round your spine, head between your arms. And again, inhale. And exhale, rounding your spine. Last one, inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Great. Exhale, cross it to the other side, so to your right side. And inhale, lift it back. Flex your foot, work with the heel pushing back. And again, exhale to the side. And inhale, come back. Yes, one more. Exhale to the side and inhale, come back. Now exhale, bend your left knee, bring it to your shoulder, so at least where you can, and inhale, go back. If it looks like that, come with me, exhale, you can only do it here, that's fine. Inhale, come back. One more time, bring the knee to your shoulder, and inhale, come back. Exhale, put your knee down. Inhale, tuck your toes. And on the exhale, come to downward facing dog. So lift your hips up, press your hips back. Here we are. Walking your dog, moving those hips from side to side. And then inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Again, moving a little bit from side to side, taking your breaths. Then inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, put your knee down. We are here again. Put your right hand down on the floor. Left hand is coming onto your knee. Yes, notice that I took my knee a little bit back. It depending on your flexibility, if you can do it, do that. And then inhale, open the knee to the side onto pinky edge of your foot. Lower your hips and even maybe look a little bit up. So you work with your shoulders at the same time. And then come back. Inhale. 2 more times. Exhale. Open up those hips. Lower them. Open the chest. Yeah. And come back. Last one. You do as much as your body is telling you to do. And allowing you to do. And come back. Here we are. And when we are here, I want you to take both hands. So notice here what I'm doing. Both hands together here. Yes. And walk your hands approximately 45 degrees. Most of you engineers, so you guess you know. Take the hands forward. Push the body down. Make sure this knee is not coming forward towards your chest, but away. Yeah. Even take that left hand onto your left knee. Push the chest down. You should feel a nice stretch in your inner thigh right now. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Hands are coming here. Step your left foot back. You are in all four. Yes. Only one time, cat and cow. So inhale, arching your back, moving those hips from side to side a little bit, if that feels good. And exhale, rounding your spine. Now, inhale, come back to all four. Draw your navel to your spine. Take your right leg up. Lift it up. Great. Try to avoid, can you see what I'm doing? Like arching my back and collapsing my lower back. Lift it up. Yes, leg as well. It doesn't have to be high. And then, on the exhale, take a leg and cross it to the other side. And inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it to your right shoulder, and inhale, go back. Okay, so cross over to the other side on the exhale. Inhale, try to lift your leg up, and exhale, I call it a peeing dog. Yeah, knee to your right shoulder, and inhale, go back. We do it one more time. Go to the side, lift it up, and peeing dog on the exhale. Good. And inhale, come back. Great. This is not finished. Go onto your forearms. Take the hands together, leg is up, and we are going to push it up a little bit. Yes? So we are working on the extension of your hip. Push it up. The knee doesn't have to be straight. Push it up. One more time. Great. You probably feel also on your left glute. Very good. Come to all four. Put the knee down. Perfect. Now, tuck your toes and come to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Your knees might need to be bent. You know how the flexibility of your hamstrings are. So if you need to bend your knees because it looks like this, do that so you protect your shoulders and your neck. Move those hips from side to side. And then inhale, bend your knees again. Walk your feet to your hands. Relax your neck. Inhale, hands on your shins and chest forward. And exhale, fold again. Shifting the body weight forward. Inhale, step your left foot back. And exhale, put your knee down. Again, put your hand down onto the mat. Take your right hand onto your knee. Yes, and if you feel like you are quite flexible here, you can take the knee a little bit more back. Good. We are going to go on the pinky edge on the exhale. So exhale, maybe direct your chest onto your knee, look up, and inhale, come back. 2 more times. Exhale, pinky edge, open up your hip, lower your hip, maybe looking up, and inhale, come back. Last time. Exhale. Pinky edge, lower your hips, and inhale, come back. Put both hands down. And now we are walking a little bit to 45 degrees on your mat. Lower yourself, take your right hand onto the right knee, push it a little bit back, yes, but your body is going a little bit down. So hopefully you feel that stretching the inner thigh right now. Take an inhale, and exhale, slowly come back with your hands. Take your right foot back to all four. Great. One time, cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round your spine. And inhale, come back to your all four. Draw your navel to your spine and lift your left leg up. Perfect. Okay, crossing over. Exhale, cross to the other side, your foot. Inhale, come back and lift it up. And exhale, I call it peeing dog. So left knee to your left shoulder and go back on the inhale. And again, exhale, cross it to the other side. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, knee to your shoulder. And inhale, go back. The last one. Exhale, go to the other side. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, bring the knee to your shoulder. And inhale, go back. Put the knee down. And tuck your toes on the inhale. On the exhale, come to your downward facing dog. Make sure your fingers are spread on the mat. Press your body back. And then make sure you are trying to press the mat away from you. So most of your weight is on your legs. Bend your knees if you need to. Relax your neck. And then inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Touch your elbows. And for the next 2 breaths, allow yourself to go from side to side. Bending your knees. Yes, here we are. Great. Take one more breath. And exhale, hands onto the mat. Inhale, hands onto your shins, chest forward. Make sure here that you're pushing the body weight forward, shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, fold again. Inhale, hands onto the mat, and step your right foot back. Yes, look forward. Don't think you know what you're going to do. A little bit of a change for you guys. So, pressing that right leg as much back as possible. Left hand is coming towards the right hand. So can you see I'm lowering my hips even more? I want you to do these bouncing movements, and I really don't want you to cheat. I will show you how to cheat, but don't do it. My foot is here, and your ass is way too high. It will not feel anything. Push the foot back. Really push those hips down, up and down. It's a bouncing move. Take an inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. And from here it's going to get even harder, but I wanted to say, if you feel your wrist right now, take the hands into the fist and you can always be here. Can you see? I'm just showing that way. Yeah. So now we are stretching the front of your hip and also your thigh. So we are going to bend the right knee almost to the floor and up. Oh. And again, bend it and up. You can touch the floor, but don't push the weight down. Down and up. Notice you're pressing with the heel. One more. Down and up. Ooh. I hope you feel it. Left hand onto the knee. You have a choice. Take the knee down, what we've done already, or knee up a little bit harder. Up to you. Open that hip, pinky edge of your foot. Lower the hips. Knee down if you need that. And come back. And again. Open up. And come back. Last one. Open up. And come back. Hands again down. Lift the knee if you have it down. Push the heel back. Great. Take an inhale. And exhale. All I want you to do right now, lift your left toes up, straighten the leg if you can, and bend the knee. Perfect. Two more. Straighten the knee, left toes up, and come back. Last one. Straighten the knee, lift your toes. Ooh, put the knee down. Press the left leg back. You will feel it tomorrow, hopefully. Inhale, arch your back. Feel really the nice stretch, pushing from the hamstring towards your glutes and lower back. And exhale, round your spine, head between your arms. And inhale, all four. Now, lift your right leg up, you know that one. Great. Exhale, cross it to the other side. Press the heel back. Notice what I'm doing, pressing that heel back and then coming back. Still only this. Cross, press the heel back and lift it up. One more. Cross, press the heel back and lift it up. Perfect. Now I will turn to you so you'll understand what I'm doing, but your right leg is still up. Yes? Now we are going to take that right leg to the side. Yeah? That's it, I think. So what I want you to do right now, lift that leg up. Lift it up and down. And if you're lifting just a little bit, that's okay. That's your body today. So inhale, lift it up and exhale down. What I want you to avoid doing this, yeah, I'm moving with my shoulder. One more time. Inhale, lift it up and exhale down. Perfect. Come back to your all four. Yes. Inhale, arch your back. Oh, sorry, arch your back. I said arch and I'm rounding. Arch your back. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale, tuck your toes. And exhale, come to downward facing dog. Perfect. I know you feel your wrist. We are going to stretch it in a second. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, take your hands onto your shins, stretch forward. And exhale, calm down. Inhale, bend your knees and come all the way up with your hands over your head. Perfect. And then take your hands to your ears. What I want you to do right now, a little bit strengthening your wrists, because if they are hurting you, it's because those muscles here are weaker. So I want you to clap your hands. Have a look what I'm doing. I'm doing this. Very often what I see as a mistake, people are doing this. Do you see the difference? This is not this. Straight fingers, they are only bended in one knuckles and going that. And you are listening to yourself. I know, it looks weird, but in a second you will understand. So hearing your clapping, and draw your navel to your spine, squeeze your glutes, stay there, and hopefully you're going to start feeling like your fingers are getting numb. Okay, anyone now? Cannot see. Ingrid, maybe you. Maybe Raula, come on. Oh, I feel, maybe you feel like you are slowing down. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it, shake it, shake it. It should help a little bit. Shake it. Great. Now, on next inhale, you are going to put the knees together. Feet together. Bend your knees. Lower those hips. And then take your hands over your head. So I want you to lower those hips. Don't be afraid. Yes, and if you need to take your hands onto your hips for whatever reason, for example, shoulders are not good, do that. Take an inhale and exhale, lower a little bit more. Then take your hands together. And I know the ski season is finished, but I love doing that, so skiing. Ski jumping. Take an inhale, lower those hips, and exhale, forward fold, hands onto the floor, bending your knees a little bit, relaxing here. Inhale, hands on your shins, chest forward. And exhale, fold. Inhale, step your left foot back. And again, take it as much back as you can, and it's comfortable as well. Put your right hand close with the left hand. Lower yourself, lowers those hips, and start bouncing here. Yeah, pushing your hips up and down, pushing your glutes up and down. But at the same time, press your left heel back as much as you can. Take an inhale, exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Again, if you feel anything in your wrist, that's an option. Yeah? So now, bending your left knee to the floor and up. Whenever up, press that heel back even more. Bend the knee and up. Press it back. Those hip flexors here are getting nice stretch. Knee down and lift it up. That's the muscle whenever you sit, it's not getting any stretches. So put the knee down, lift it up, press it back. Perfect. Now put that knee down anyway. Take your right hand, put it onto your knee. Now, option is to lift your knee up or not, up to you, going onto the pinky edge of your foot. So pinky edge, open up your hip, take an exhale, and inhale, come back. 2 more. Exhale, open up your hip, pinky edge of your foot, and inhale, come back. 1 more time. Exhale, and inhale, come back. Perfect. Take the hands down, step your right foot back. Yes. Now, lift your left leg up, and we are going to cross to the other side. So exhale, cross to the other side. This exercise is quite important, even if it seems easy, because I don't want you to collapse in your lower back. Draw the navel to the spine, and we are a little bit stretching the side of the body. And inhale, lift it up. So it's all also about control right now. Exhale, and inhale up. Last one. Exhale, and inhale up. Stay where you are. I'm moving, so I'm showing you to the side. So your left leg is up, and then move it to the alongside your body. Perfect. And here we are going to lift it up. And each side might be very different. So again, if your wrists are tired, take it into your fist. Go up on the inhale. And exhale, down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, down. This is not my good side. Exhale. And inhale, down. Come back to your all four. Great. One time, cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale, come back to your all four. And what I would like you to do right now is laying down on your tummy. Yes. Now we are going to introduce a little bit mobility for your hip. So let's see how it works. If you can, during the exercise, put your head down, do it. I am talking, so I need to have my head up. But lifting your left leg, let's start with the left leg. Lifting your left leg up and down, that's it. Let's try 2 more times. Inhale, lift it up as high as you can, and exhale down. And when I say as high as you can, it also means there is no pain, yes? Inhale, lift it up, and exhale down. Great, now, right leg is going up and down. Inhale, lift it up and down. One more. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale down. Great, now let's go a little bit more intense. So, inhale, lift your left leg up. First, have a look. I'm bending my knee and then moving to the floor, okay? Yeah, so we are trying to create 90 degree. Maybe it will not be possible for you. That's okay. Okay, lifted it up and going back. It's a hard one. So if you notice that you are moving your body a little bit to the side, at the beginning, that's okay, but you are trying to keep your tummy on the floor if it's possible. So one more time. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, yes, and then rotate your knee to the side. Put it down. Stay there. Yes, let's do another thing. Lift your foot as much up as you can here. Yeah, for some, might be easy, for some not. You want to press your hip down and foot down. One more. Lift it up and down. Last one. Lift it up and down. From here, ladies and gents, you are going to lift your knee up. Can you see? My foot don't go up. Knee up and down. Now it might not be that big move. Knee is coming up. I'm helping myself with the hand. I should not. And exhale down. One more. Knee up and down. Much harder. Lifting your knee and your foot up. Lift it up and go back. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, let's go for the other side. I will turn myself to you this time. So lift your right leg up. Yes. Bend the knee and then rotate your knee to the side. Here we are. Are you there? Great. We are going to do one more time. So lift your knee and your foot up. Press it back. Yes. Last one. Lift it up. Bend the knee. Move it to the side of your body. Great. And while you're here, lift your heel up. Notice which side is better, which side doesn't feel so good, and pull it down. Yeah, much difference for me between right and left, for example. And down. One more. Lift it up and down. Now push the heel, push the toes down, lift only the knee and down. Try not to lift the hip as much. Lift the knee and down. Last one. Lift the knee and down. Great. Now lifting your knee and your toes up and your heel, pushing it back. Great. Come and lay and come to the child pose. So now we need to stretch a little bit of the lower back that get compression. So pushing it back, the head down. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch on your lower spine. Take an inhale, press with your hands away from the mat. Take one more breath. Now come to the all four again. So for some of you that might be a new pose, we are going into pigeon pose. So we start with the left leg. If it's new, have a look first. Your knee needs to go to the outside of your wrist. Yeah? So if you look at your knee, it's outside of your hip. It's not in line with your hip. It's to the outer edge of your hip. Then look at your foot and move it away from your pelvic area if possible. Yeah? And then right leg, you are pressing back. Looking at your right leg as well for a second, if it's in line with your hip, so it's not, for example, suddenly moving to the side too much. Yes. And for some of you here, that's already intense. So you might be staying here. Some of you will be able to go into your forearms. And then you go into your forearms. Maybe you are able to put the head down. You put your head down. But for me, the most important job is that you are really feeling like you are moving with your left hip back and right hip forward, and really pressing as well, delicately and softly, your left hip down to the floor. And take a breath here before we go to the other pose. So, take an inhale and exhale. Okay, one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Now, come onto your palms. Very good. Take a little bit wider stand with your hands. Push those hips down. And again, I'm always showing the options for all levels. So this is where you might stay pushing those hips down, or you might lift your right foot up. Yeah? And again, if you feel your knee here, don't do it. When I lift my foot up, my knee is not touching that much of a floor. It's an upper thigh, just above the knee. So there is no pain for me. So notice if there is painful for you or not. Take that foot down. Lift it up, stay there, pressing the heel to your hip. And again, one more level up would be to take your right hand up, grab it with your foot, press it to your hip. Yeah? And again, this is not a show-off exercise, so you do how much you can do. Yeah? You only can see me. Most of you I don't see. So stay where you need to stay. If you're pushing here, some of you has been in my classes, you can take your hand onto your thigh, take it up to you. Stay where you need to stay. I'm just showing the option. Take an inhale and exhale. Release. Okay? Push your right knee forward, release your left foot, go back. We are going to the other side, but before that, let's do cat and cow one more time. So arching your back and exhale, rounding your spine. Coming to your all four. Notice again, right knee is coming to the outside of your wrist, outside of your hand, your right hand. Then I'm taking the heel away from the pelvic area, and then I'm pressing my left leg back. And now here, you might go onto your forearms, you might go all the way down. Always do what feels right for your body right now. And as a Nice and kind reminder. Be kind to your body. Don't overdo it. You want to walk tomorrow. Take an inhale and exhale. Wherever you need to do, press your right hip down. Press your right hip back and left hip forward. So you want to balance your hip bones so they are at the same level at one point at least. And then whenever you're ready, go onto your palms from whatever pose you've done. Staying here, pushing your hips down right now. And that's a very active already. If you feel like you can lift your left leg foot up and press towards your hips, do that. Oh, the cramp is coming. And if you feel like left hand can go up and grab it, and you can press it to your hip, do that as well. Some of you will be able to take even the hand, smile. Woohoo! Here we are. Take an inhale wherever you are. And exhale, release. Come to all four. Cat and cow one more time. Inhale, arch your back. And exhale, round your spine. Now, cross your legs behind you and we are coming to sitting. And this is a Sommerfugel, the butterfly. So you put your feet together and basically you want to open your hips here so you can press maybe a little bit. Notice I'm not pressing really on the knee, I'm pressing below the bending and going from side to side. Maybe for you it looks like this. That's okay. Yeah. So pressing down at one point, you want to press it down and move your body forward. Again, it might really look like you are somewhere here, then concentrate on only pressing down your hips. Even if your hips here, press it down. You will not do that much of a movement if your hips feel tight today. So you will be here pushing, maybe from side to side. If your hips feels a little bit more open, you will just be going forward, kissing your toes. Good luck. Okay? Going forward, forward, forward. And lift it up. Perfect. Now, extend your legs to the side. Take away a little bit skin from your glutes. And now, couple of options again. Why? Some of us are not even tense in the hips, but tense in the lower back. So to tilt the pelvic area forward is very hard. If I will tell you, go and kiss the floor, you'll be like, what is she talking about? I'm here, yeah? Or even here, like you cannot tilt that pelvic area so much forward. So what you could do, and I always recommend, bend your knee and you will notice the tilting will come closer and you still open your hip. So that would be my recommendation for you, yeah? Especially if you're here. Those who has this tilt forward, they stay with their straight legs and then you're going a little bit forward, yeah? As much as it feels comfortable. But you want to really think about going forward with your tummy and your chest instead of your head. That's not that movement, yeah? You want to stretch from down, 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 and then at the end, putting the head, okay? So tummy, then your chest, then your head, okay? Stay there for 3 breaths. Take an inhale. I'm looking at you. Yes. And exhale. Try to get those shoulder blades towards each other. Yeah, so you're not rounding your spine that much, not creating this big kyphosis over there on the upper spine. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Okay. And the last stretch of the day, I would say like this. If you have next to your sofa or a wall, use it. You don't need to, but it will really help you to get that stretch a little bit deeper. I will show you how to do it without the wall first. Basically, we are going to take the right leg above the left knee and push the left knee towards your body as much as you can. So if behind my left knee, left foot, there is a wall, this will be a little bit easier for me. I will show you here. I have a wall. I'm putting my foot here. This is more kind of relaxing, but you can make it as intense as you wish to do it by pushing the hips closer to the wall. So if you don't have a wall, you stay with me here. Yeah, you can grab your thigh or your shins, flex your right foot, so no pointing, flexing. Let's choose something and stay there, and feel a nice stretch in your glutes, your right glute. Relax your left foot. Take one more breath here, inhaling, and on the exhale, let's change it. Again, when you're next to the wall, use the wall as the support. Take the hands behind your thighs or your shins. Push the knee towards you so you can open that hip a little bit more. Stretch that glute tiny little bit more with no pain. Relax your right foot. Flex your left foot. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Put both feet on the ground. And now, if you are not staying with me for the yin class, I'm saying goodbye and thank you to you. And see you next week.